Hey Cowboys fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. That way, you'll always stay in the loop and never miss any exclusive updates. Hope is a powerful thing for sports fans, especially for those who have clung to their team's legacy despite the odds. Take, for example, the Dallas Cowboys, whose fans have endured nearly 3 decades without an NFC championship appearance. Despite the long drought, hope for a brighter future still manages to shine through. Why do I say this? Recently, a curious notion has been circulating among Cowboys fans, even making its way to content creators. The idea that hiring Brian Schottenheimer as head coach is a master plan to tank for Texas Longhorns quarterback Arch Manning. The thought alone sounds intriguing, but let's take a step back and ask, is this realistic? Let's face the facts. For a team to intentionally tank for a top draft pick, it would require strategic, calculated moves from the front office, essentially a chess match. But here's the thing, Dallas can't even seem to win a game of checkers. This is the same front office that was blindsided when Mike McCarthy ended contract talks and had no backup plan. A team that struggles with the simplest of contract negotiations isn't exactly poised to orchestrate a tanking strategy for the future. It gets even murkier when you consider the timing. Arch Manning is still a college player with just 1 year of experience under his belt. If he enters the 2026 NFL Draft, there's a significant question of whether he'll even declare early or stick around for a longer college career, especially with the financial incentives of nil deals. So why would the Cowboys, who have a long way to go to even secure a top draft pick, bet everything on that uncertain future? As much as it pains Cowboys fans to hear this, there are 11 teams ahead of them in the draft order, even with Cooper Rush stepping in for starting quarterback duties. For a team with Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, and CeeDee Lamb, it's hard to envision them finishing with the worst record in the league, let alone the number 1 pick. Sure, Dallas needs a stronger roster, but they're far from the worst team in the NFL. The reality is that the Cowboys are more likely to finish somewhere around .500 in 2025, which is a sobering thought when you consider the fierce competition in the NFC East. With the Washington Commanders led by Jaden Daniels and the Philadelphia Eagles, headed to their second Super Bowl in 3 years with Jalen Hurts at the helm, the road ahead will be anything but easy. Looking ahead, it's safe to say that the Cowboys' front office is likely to continue its reactive approach. They've shown little sign of being proactive in recent years, and fans shouldn't expect that to change anytime soon. The dream of landing Arch Manning may sound enticing, but it's time to face reality. There's no master plan, only the same old uncertainty. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Tony Romo, one of the most talked about quarterbacks in Dallas Cowboys history, is once again generating headlines. But this time, it's not for his on-field achievements. The former NFL star and current CBS Sports analyst has sparked controversy with his candid and, some would argue, polarizing comparisons between his era and the current generation of Cowboys players. The comments, which have circulated widely, are fueling a fiery debate about the state of the team and the expectations surrounding today's players. Romo, known for his bold personality, has made no secret of his thoughts on the team's current performance. According to sources close to the analyst, he has expressed frustration over what he perceives as a lack of mental toughness and accountability among today's players. In his view, the current Cowboys roster falls short in comparison to the grit and resilience he believes were present during his own tenure with the team. This sharp contrast between past and present has ruffled the feathers of fans, coaches, and players alike. Many are questioning Romo's right to critique a team that has evolved since his playing days. After all, the NFL has undergone significant changes in terms of rules, player conditioning, and team dynamics. While some Cowboys fans agree with Romo's sentiments, believing that the team has underperformed in recent seasons, others argue that his remarks are unfair and disrespectful to the current squad. The generational gap is proving to be a point of contention, with some claiming that Romo is out of touch with the modern realities of the game. The controversy has also reignited discussions about Romo's legacy in Dallas. While he remains a beloved figure in Cowboys history for his individual records and performances, especially during regular seasons, his inability to deliver a postseason victory continues to haunt him. Critics of Romo have pointed out that perhaps his frustrations with the current team stem from his own struggles in the postseason, whereas Cowboys often faltered when it mattered most. As the dust settles on Tony Romo's controversial comments, fans of the Dallas Cowboys are left to ponder whether his critiques hold any merit or if they're simply the musings of a former star nostalgic for his playing days. The question now is, what do the Cowboys faithful think? Are they on Romo's side, agreeing with his assessment that today's players lack the grit and determination of past teams? Or do they feel he's out of touch with the current state of the franchise? Some die-hard Cowboys supporters have voiced their approval of Romo's stance, arguing that the team's recent struggles in big moments have exposed a lack of leadership and mental toughness. These fans believe that the Cowboys are too often outplayed in high-pressure situations, and Romo's comments reflect a frustration they've felt for years. "I think Romo is right," said one longtime fan. "This team isn't playing with the same heart and fire we saw in the early 2000s. We need that killer instinct back." On the other hand, a significant portion of the fan base disagrees with Romo, asserting that his remarks are unfair and out of touch. The game has evolved, they argue, and so too have the demands and pressures placed on players. "Romo had his chance, but now it's a new era," said another fan. "The rules are different, the competition is tougher, and these players are doing their best. It's not their fault they haven't won the Super Bowl yet." Ultimately, the Cowboys fan base is divided. While some agree with Romo's call for more grit and resilience, others view his comments as an unwelcome distraction and a sign that he's stuck in the past. One thing is clear. This debate has stirred up strong emotions among the Cowboys fans, and it seems unlikely to die down anytime soon. The real question is, how will the team respond? Will they use this controversy as fuel to prove Romo and their doubters wrong? As the debate continues to simmer, the larger question looms. Does Tony Romo have a valid point about the current state of the Cowboys? Or is he simply living in the past? Regardless of where one stands on the issue, his remarks are certainly adding another layer to the ongoing narrative of Dallas Cowboys football, ensuring that fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how this unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.